Table Talk, the show where we take your topics that you use on the Twitters using the hashtag Table Talk. We throw them in the bowl and we read them. I'm Steve Zaragoza.
I'm Trisha Hirschberger.
And I'm William Haynes. The only reason I'm standing here today is because somebody somewhere stood up when it was risky, when it was hard, when it wasn't popular.
Okay. I love you, Will.
I love you, buddy. This is your first Table Talk.
This is my first Table Talk ever in the history of time.
Cool,
I've
man.
never done it before.
I'm
We
excited
also
to have you on.
never lie on this show.
I love my dad.
@Ting Hugo says, "What's one band that you wish never broke up?" Hashtag Table Talk.
The Beatles.
Okay.
Yeah, the Beatles. I really like the Beatles.
But I mean, look, they went off to make some pretty fantastic solo stuffs.
I actually am one of the few people that like John Lennon stuff more than I like the Beatles stuff.
Oh, really?
Yes, the
Really?
Imagine album is one of my favorite albums of all
Some
time.
good stuff.
Okay.
From
George Harrison made some good stuff too.
maybe.
George Harrison made like some of the best solo stuff.
Ringo did not,
That's
but
not
that's
true.
okay.
Ringo.
I like Ringo's songs.
Ringo.
He came out with an album a couple years ago, and he has this song on it, and it's called "Last Night I Had a Peace Dream." You know how real dreams can be, and I'm like,
Really?
oh, yeah. And I was like,
Ringo.
what did he write? He did not write
Was he
it.
trying real hard to recapture the Beatles?
Yeah.
There was no Submarine Part 2?
No,
Submarine
and
Part
he,
2?
another lyric is like, just like John Lennon said, give peace a chance. I'm like,
I want
no.
to be under the sea
He did not write that
in an
song.
octopus's garden in the shade.
Did he write that? He did not write that.
Yes, he
song.
did.
Really?
Yeah, Octopus's Garden.
I
man.
love Octopus's
I mean, it's
Garden.
great, but I mean, you take Octopus's Garden and you take Imagine.
I wanna be. Will I get kicked off this table if I say the Monkees?
No, the Monkees weren't real though. They
Well,
were a created band.
Well, that's okay. They still made real music.
I don't know if it was them playing it either. To be honest.
I just liked the show and had the lunch.
Yeah,
box.
I think they were created. I don't know if they were musicians though. They did sing.
Yeah. I think only 2 of them could sing though, or something like that.
Cheer up, Sleepy Jean. But that was just Davy Jones though on his own,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
Oh, I don't know.
Daydream Believer, I'm pretty sure. Unless it is the Monkees.
I was
I do
very
like
young.
Doom 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 doom. Take the last train to Clarksville, and
was
it'll
good.
be the
It was catchy stuff. I don't care if it was fake.
Disney.
That's exactly how it goes.
Oh no no no!
I don't.
Oh no no no!
That's good. Will, what bands do you like?
that's about it. I don't listen to a whole bunch of music because I'm dead on the inside.
What's the band that you are upset broke up?
I guess just the Beatles.
The Beatles.
That's it.
That's the only one. I'm trying to.
But then not really. But so yeah.
I like music that nobody else likes, so it's hard for me to
Like the
say
Wiggles?
things. Not like the Wiggles,
The
but
Wiggles
I'm sure
do
they're
get down.
lovely.
They
You like
do get
Hitler?
down.
But I'm like, I really liked Hanson a lot, and they're still together.
Oh, wait, which is the one that you
Oasis.
like?
I guess Oasis broke
Okay.
up.
Which is the
Oasis
one,
is alright.
the
Green Day's
acapella
still
one?
together. I like them.
Which is the acapella one we were looking at the other day, and you really like them?
Oh, the Beach Boys.
No, they're acapella.
Oh, Rockapella.
Rockapella.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rockapella. Well, they've had member changes over the years, but technically they're still together. Do it, Rockapella.
No one's stopping you.
They're great. They're great. Don't mess.
What about Smashing Pumpkins, huh?
I like Smashing Pumpkins.
But I mean, they kind of broke up for a little while.
Oh, I'm so close.
White Stripes.
Oh, White Stripes, DJ says.
This question is mostly directed towards Joe. But would you rather have to eat a pickle for a day for the rest of your life or take a pill a day that made all food smell like pickles?
So I guess let's just substitute the thing that you don't care for.
How big is the pickle? Oh, just something you
pickle
don't
size.
like?
I just had the most delicious chocolate chip cookie the other day that tasted like pickle because I put it in a to-go
I
container
hate
with
that.
the pickle, and the pickle overran it.
I hate that. That happens
Goodness.
with bananas, too. Like, I made myself a ham sandwich.
With banana in it, and
No!
I couldn't figure out why it tasted
understand why
like
it tastes like
banana.
banana. I put my ham sandwich
Okay.
in a Ziploc bag,
Wow.
and I put that in a lunch bag.
With a nanner.
I put a banana in there as well, and I put that lunch in the fridge. The next day, I got that lunch out, and I was like, I'm going to eat a ham sandwich, and you will not believe what happened.
What happened, Steve?
I took a bite out of that ham sandwich. and it tasted like bananas.
I cry foul. I don't think that's a true story. I
I
think your mind was messing with you because if that was in a Ziploc bag and the banana was still had the peel on it, how could your
It
sandwich?
still did.
How?
It still did.
personally, I envy those kids in Africa whose food always tastes like the way it was supposed to taste like.
Yeah.
They never have to say, "Oh, my other food is making my other food taste like
Right.
the
Yeah,
same thing."
first world problem.
My hybrid food. I have a hybrid
Yeah.
food now. No. I want my food to taste just like it was before.
Yeah, this rotten bread doesn't taste like this expired rice.
Exactly. You know?
Things just got real.
Look how they're
sad.
living. It's
Here at
2014.
this
This is
table.
America. What are you doing about this, Obama? More like Obama. William Haynes, 2042.
Okay.
You want to be the president in 2042?
2042. Really, the race is 2040, but I want 2042.
So it's 2014 now.
It's many years.
You're 20.
Yes.
Well, how old will he be in 2042? Who wants to do the math? on that one?
2042.
Plus 7.
30 plus years.
I'll be 49.
You want to be the president when you're 49?
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
I don't know that math's right, but.
Oh, do I read a question?
What's a food that you don't like?
Oh yeah. I like pickles, so that wouldn't really work for me.
What about tomatoes?
I like tomatoes.
Onions?
I don't like onions. I have to eat a whole onion?
So it
How about
would, it
half
would be
an
like
onion?
anything. It would be you'd have to eat an onion every day, or everything you eat
Yeah.
tastes like onion.
Can I disperse the onion up? I'm gonna chop this onion
You know,
up.
I gotta say something though. The flavor of onion doesn't bother me
True.
because there's a lot of things
Really?
that have an onion flavor to them that
Yeah.
are pretty good.
Oh, raw onion bothers me. Cooked onion does not.
I don't like cooked onion. I
Really?
will only eat an onion if it's covered and fried, like an onion ring.
Wow.
And even then, like if I take a bite out of an onion ring and I pull back
That onion.
And you
and
get
the
the
whole
onion?
onion's hanging out, I'm like, fuck that onion. I'm gonna eat this
So
fried
you just
stuff.
want the fried breading.
Well, but I will eat the onion ring if the
you-
onion doesn't reveal
You
itself
don't
to
put
me.
like. Do you have fajitas?
No.
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 I am so envious of those kids in Africa whose bread.
There you go.
They never
There you
pull
go.
out an onion out of their rotten bread. It's just-
Oh, Will. Just get
Get a
a
question.
topic. We think it's 2042.
2042. I'll end all that stuff. Chris Holcomb says.
That's his campaign slogan.
I'll
I'll end all that stuff.
All that bad stuff. Skittles replaced the lime Skittle with green apple and
true.
ruined my childhood favorite candy.
Wow.
Has this happened to you? I envy those kids in Africa whose candy has always tasted like old candy.
Look, this is a big bummer for a lot of people that the green apple Skittle is a thing.
Okay.
Because the lime Skittle was good times.
I didn't like Skittles. I don't like fruity candies. So
Really?
I can't.
That's the only candy I like.
Really?
Yeah, I don't like all that caramel
No,
stuff.
I need like, I need caramel.
I'm
I
not
need, like,
much
Reese's
into it.
peanut butter cup. I need chocolate.
By the way, we need to talk about the caramel thing.
It's a regional
I know,
thing.
I just
It's a
say
total
caramel.
regional
I say
thing.
caramel.
There's another A in there.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta get it in there.
Caramel.
You don't got it.
You gotta
Caramel.
give that
Where you're
A,
from.
give that A some
Caramel.
love.
Caramel.
It's almost
Guys,
like there's,
I grew
I'll
up
get it.
on the East Coast, outside of Philly. We say caramel.
there's an A in there
Caramel.
that you're ignoring.
Mm-hmm.
That A has a life too.
Okay.
And you don't know what that A has had to deal with in its life. And you're
Do
just
you
straight
say
up glossing over.
sophomore or sophomore?
Sophomore.
I don't like to say that word.
Ever.
I bet.
Sophomore.
Or do you say chocolate or chocolate?
Chocolate. Oh, there is another O in there.
Chocolate.
Look at you.
You say chocolate.
No, you
Chocolate.
say chocolate.
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 I ate that chocolate bar all night.
Chocolate.
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 Chocolate bar.
Chocolate.
Chocolate bar.
But I mean, you can almost get away with saying you're pronouncing that other O in there. With caramel, there is no way you got an A in there.
It's chocolate
You're
and
being-
caramel.
You're being rude. You're not respecting the word or something. Or
Well, then I say that you boys are not respecting the extra syllable in chocolate and sophomore.
dang it.
Sophomore.
Sophomore.
Well, the problem with sophomore is that was taught to us that way. They taught us to say sophomore.
Yeah,
Who
they
say?
did.
No one taught me to say
Who
Our
say?
sophomore.
forefathers.
Okay.
Although you do say sophomoric.
Sophomoric.
No one says sophomoric.
You're acting very sophomoric. Sophomoric.
I don't know that I've ever actually used that word in real life. Oh,
You know what? That water was really warm, I learned. So I'm kind of glad you do that.
okay.
That was harder than I thought.
Well, he dipped his in water first.
I don't know if this has ever happened to me. I mean, look, I know that they've changed the recipes of things. Like,
And that upsets you.
like you remember Burger King fries used to be pretty good,
Oh,
and then they
yeah.
changed Burger King fries, and then it was like, oh,
Oh,
man.
you don't like the new fries?
Well, I haven't
like
tried
the
their
new
I haven't
fries.
tried their Satis
Those
fries.
are good.
I'm
The
talking about
Satis
the
fries
ones
are
that
good.
like they're supposed to be healthier because you can see the potato skin on it.
That's the Satis fries.
But no, Satis fries are the ones that are like ridged.
Yeah.
They look like little ridges.
My question though is, who eats one Skittle at a time? Who just puts one Skittle?
You know, that's another thing.
That's what I did on the
know-
few occasions I ate them, but that's because I'm not like, oh, I love these.
But see, that's the other thing. Like,
Like,
when you got a big old jar of jelly beans, I'm talking Jelly Bellies.
Yeah.
And I hate it when people go in and they go like, oh,
Why? You gotta sample that one.
one cherry.
Especially if it's Birdie Bot's every flavor beans.
I do that with jelly.
You can't! Just grab a handful and throw
No,
it.
because I like to preview them and say,
You
oh,
do,
what is
yeah.
this? What is this? But like with
Have you ever
Skittles,
had a bad jelly bean, like a Birdie
Yes.
Bot's, but like a bad
Oh,
flavor?
Birdie
yes,
Bots
I'm
is
looking
fucked
for the
up.
bad ones, like the coconut ones.
Birdie
Oh,
Bots is
coconut's
fucked
not
up.
the bad ones. I
Oh,
mean
wait, no.
like boogers.
Boogers
No.
and puke.
Or
There's
puke.
a puke one.
What's the brown one?
Poop?
It's supposed to be like roasted
Dirt?
something. Just
There's
the
a dirt
nasty
one.
There is a dirt one.
Yeah. And
There's a puke one. I don't
Why
know
am I eating this? I like jelly beans.
Did anything you liked change as a kid? Like you liked to eat something and then now you eat it and you're like, this is something different about this.
I'm really like anything happens. I'm like, all right. Like you know they want to
You're
change stuff.
okay.
I'm like, okay. It all tastes the same. It all
Trisha?
tastes the same.
Same with you?
I used to eat SpaghettiOs a lot as a kid, and they still are the same.
SpaghettiOs are the best, man. They're so
I used to
good.
eat them cold. How weird is that?
I would eat them cold.
You too?
Yeah.
I was impatient. My mom was like, I have to heat them up first. And I was like, nope, give it to me now.
Now, what's the problem with SpaghettiOs? Because people are like, SpaghettiOs?
Yeah, people like to.
People
like to
hate on
crap
SpaghettiOs.
SpaghettiOs.
But they're good.
They're good.
The meatball SpaghettiOs?
I know, dude.
Dude, you ever had them?
I have.
Although I have to say, I have not had SpaghettiOs in at least
Same
the
here.
last decade.
At least, yeah, maybe 10 years.
Yeah.
But I can't find them. I go to the grocery store.
You can find Chef Boyardee.
I can
you
find the
can't
Chef
find
Boyardee, the
SpaghettiOs.
raviolis and stuff, but I can't find SpaghettiOs.
I think we
What's
should
going
go
on?
on a SpaghettiOs hunt.
Raviolis.
I think we should do
I
it.
haven't had that in a while either.
Ravioli?
Like
Chef
with
Boyardee?
The,
Chef
yeah, Chef
Boyardee,
Boyardee
right.
raviolis with the little meat inside. Oh my Gandhi.
You should have Chef Boyardee cater your wedding.
I should.
I love that. Ariana will like it too.
Ariana, she really is into fantasy stuff, but I'll convince her. Look, Ariana, you know you made all the other decisions. I mean, you proposed to me. Like, let me make a decision, and I'll have some
Let me
raviolis.
choose Chef Boyardee for our food, for our wedding.
It's Nick 11 says, when's the most inappropriate time to start a USA chant?
Ooh. Ooh, that's gotta be good. I wish you gave me more time to think about that. I love inappropriate stuff like
This
that.
feels like a Cards Against Humanity.
I know, right? It
game
really does.
Right now. Like, I wish I had 8 cards to choose between right now.
I mean,
to
you
put
probably
down.
don't want to chant USA if you're on a Native American reservation. And they're teaching you the history of Native American.
Yeah, they're like, and then they gave us all smallpox through these
USA!
USA!
I
USA!
don't know. My mind immediately went to bombing other countries.
Sure.
Like when an area is bombed and lots of people die, you don't want to chant.
But what if they're bad
USA.
countries? What if there's like Al-Qaedamans in there?
No. Anytime.
Well, so like you don't want to
Nope.
go to Hiroshima.
Death followed
Death is
by
always
USA
bad.
chant.
You don't want to go to Hiroshima and go
Ooh, no.
and be like, this is where it happened. USA.
No.
So start off
USA.
quiet.
No.
Start off real quiet.
No.
USA! 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 Anywhere, pretty much anywhere other than America, you don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Like,
You're right, you don't.
nowhere else.
You're
Yeah.
just like on vacation
Yeah.
somewhere else.
Yeah, you don't want to get off a train in Amsterdam and just go,
Because they're like,
USA.
those guys that did
USA.
something to us, no matter where, every
Although
country.
I have to say, if people were vacationing here and started chanting their country, I'd think it was hilarious.
Yeah, I'd be cool with it.
I'd be on board.
Italy.
I hope they'd have a little more fervor than that.
Italy.
They're Italians.
Like,
They're passionate.
Italy.
people.
Somebody drives by in a Fiat and they're like, Italy.
That would be amazing.
Yeah.
I want to start chanting USA inappropriately.
Me too. I really want
But like
to.
not in the mean sense.
Who gave us this?
I threw it already.
What have you
want-
started?
Like I want to but I mean I want to do it when like like when I go to like McDonald's.
I was just gonna say it's gonna be McDonald's, and they give you your order right. And
No,
you're
when
just
they give
start
me
chanting
change,
USA.
when they give me my change back, USA,
USA, USA, USA.
What about you?
Drones.
When are you gonna do it? When's your inappropriate time?
I don't know. Like, it's got to be something kind of sad. Like, I don't know. Maybe if my wife divorced me, she's like, it's not working out. I'm like, USA, 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 USA.
A lot of people get divorced in the USA, so I mean it would be slightly.
I want to go to a zoo and look for a real sad animal. And then USA.
USA.
Do you think the animal would join in on the chant?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
I want at my funeral, when they're like finally closing my casket, I want you to be there and you to start the chant in front of all my loved ones, all 12 of them, just say USA, USA, USA. And I bet my body comes back alive for the last chant until you stop it, then I die again.
I want to go to every birth of every baby.
Every baby.
At a hospital. Mm-hmm. And while the baby is passing through the birth canal, I want to chant USA, USA, USA.
Because the USA provides us with this amazing health care that lets that happen. That's why Steve's chanting that.
Every time there's a successful heart surgery and the doctor was born in America, USA, 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 Kalima!
I would venture to say we probably have doctors that were not born in America.
Oh yeah, most of them probably.
I want to get into a public transportation. USA,
USA, USA. I want to tell someone I love them. USA, USA, USA.
I think sad animals was my favorite. Out of the.
Yeah. You want to go to sad animals?
Sad animals.
There are some
was
sad
my favorite.
animals.
I want to punch a guy.
Punch a guy right in the nose.
USA! 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 I want to do it every time someone vomits.
Oh, yeah. Every time somebody vomits somewhere.
USA! USA! Even if they puke in Brazil.
If somebody pays their cell phone bill, it has exact change in dollars and cents.
USA!
USA! USA!
What would you like someone to chant next time you throw up? Write that down in the comments down below.
Where's the most inappropriate, or where's the most ridiculous place you can chant USA? Even if you're not from USA.
Yeah, anywhere. I don't know.
Very much anywhere.
Anywhere. You can
I want to change a tire when it's back on. USA.
As soon as it goes through USA.
See, that's slightly
USA.
Appropriate though. I like when it's 100% inappropriate.
When it's 100% appropriate. So like when they're lowering a body into the ground at a funeral. USA. USA. USA.
I mean, unless it's a retired member of the service.
Okay,
when is it appropriate to do it?
Never.
Never. It is never appropriate.
At the Olympics.
If we win.
When you're cheering for the U.S. Olympic team.
What if an animal gets hit by a car?
USA! 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 It's a Ford!
That is inappropriate.
It's a Ford.
That's inappropriate.
What if it was a Ford?
Let us know your inappropriate USA chant moments in the comments down below. Feel free to submit topics for future Table Talks. #Table Talk or on Reddit r/SourceFed. I'm Trisha Hirschberger.
I'm Steve Zaragoza.
I'm William Haynes.
And this has been a morning, kids. Thank you, Steve.
What if a bird hits a window in a building, like on a building, like it hits the window?
It hits and just slides down.
USA.
USA.